Hello. Welcome to May Dames. Miss Muffy is not here this week, so it's just me, and I'm gonna just do my rants for the week because I think there's been a lot of stuff going on, and I just need to get stuff off my chest. Um, Originally, I was gonna tape this last night before I went to work, but I woke up and found out that Paris was under attack, and I thought I would never see that in my lifetime because that happened 70 years ago. So why would it happen again? Um, but I went on Twitter, and for the most part, a lot of the tweets were like positive, or they were like newsworthy, like keeping people up to date with what was going on. And but then other tweets started, and they were coming from, how you ever pronounce that one college in Missouri, Mizzou or Mizzou or whatever. They're like, why are you guys paying attention to Paris? Why aren't you paying attention to us? We're equal on this. No. You're not even in the same book. People went out to a concert Friday night, heavy metal concert from what I understand, or punk rock or something. And people started shooting at them from the balcony and threw grenades. If I remember the number right, 118 people died who went out for a good time on a Friday night. Your feelings got hurt. As far as I know, no one has died at this university. Just their feelings have been hurt, or they don't feel like they're appreciated the way that they should be. So no, you're not even in the same book. So just stop. So that upset me. And then I went on Tumblr. Why? Because I'm a glutton for punishment. And found out that it was a tweet from a vegan sitting there going, why are you guys upset that these people in Paris died? Humans are killing, animals by this much a year. And how are people more important than animals? Because animals are delicious. I understand you're a vegan. I get that. But there's a time and place for things. And when people are killed in a terrorist attack like that, it's not the time to really put in that animals are better than people, are on the same wavelength. Just stop and think about what you're saying for a second. Families are disrupted. A nation has been disrupted because people decided to go out and kill. Since I'm going to be speculating, I'm going to guess in the name of religion. But no, let's make everything just equal because all feelings are the same. No, stop. Number one, I'm getting sick of people's feelings. I have a whole tirade. Stop with your damn feelings. No one really cares. For the majority of the people on the earth, no one cares. No one. You may have some people in your family, in your close circle of friends that care about your feelings, but guess what? Out of the 7 billion people on earth, no one cares. No one really does. I don't care. Guess what? We all get hurt by stupid little things, but you know what? It's called, you get over it. You build a bridge over that hurt feeling, and you just get over it and go on with your life instead of just sitting and sulking about it. It's like, oh, stop. The other thing I found on Tumblr this week, Tumblr is great for creating words. This week I found fat phobic. I don't know if you can tell. I got kind of a double chin going on here. I'm fat. But fat phobic isn't what you think it would be. In my head, if I hear somebody's fat phobic, that means they're kind of on an anorexic scale where they think that all fat is bad and they want to, don't want it anywhere near their body. No. Fat phobic is a word made up by these fatty 2x4s, as I call myself at times when I, eat more than I should. Who, when they go to their doctor, they call their doctor fat phobic because the doctor's like, you need to lose weight. You need to start eating healthier and get some exercise in because it's affecting your health. You're fat phobic. No, it's affecting your health. Because guess what? 600 pounds is not healthy. Eating nothing but junk is not healthy. Not moving and not exercising is not healthy. There's nothing fat phobic about it. Quit creating these stupid words. Get off your butt. Quit being so sensitive. And for Pete's sake, take the donut out of your mouth. Like I said, I'm in a very ranty mood because the stupid. I can't take the stupid. I mean, every day these whiny little people get on there. Oh, my feelings have been hurt. I don't care. I really don't. The 15-hour, people want to be paid $15 an hour are back out there. $15 an hour to flip a burger. Something that takes a very little skill to do. Because it's not like you're working in a fine dining restaurant where you have to where they ask how you want your burger. And you say like, oh, I want it more on the medium rare side, or I want it well done. No, it's a thin little thing, and they tell you exactly how long. And there's like a little timer type of thing. They post it on there how long it flips to each side. Not a lot of thought, not a lot of skill put into it. It is not worth $15 an hour. There was a meme out because EMTs they make $15 to $16 an hour. They work ridiculously long shifts. And some of the stuff that they have to do, the amount of skill that these people have, because they have to be able to think quick on their feet. Because there's horrific things that happen. Crashes happen. People, get injured at their homes. And these people are the ones that have to rescue them. And so somebody made a meme with an EMT on one side, and they're, talking about the 12-hour shifts, that they have to work, and go, and all the stuff that they have to do. And it's very skilled. You have to go to school to become an EMT because you need to know things like, what medication does this person need a nitroglycerin, or are they okay not to have it? What to do with, somebody's having a stroke. If somebody has multiple traumas, how do the assessment process versus somebody who works in the fast food where basically it's all there. To me, the worst part of working in fast food, besides the smell, is customer service because people suck. But they want to pay. They get paid what? I don't even know what the minimum wage is anymore. $7.25, $8 an hour. I don't care. And they're like, no, we should make as much as these people. No, just stop. So that was a meme that was made, and then somebody else made it to go, well, why can't we just say both are underpaid? No, because here's the thing. I've worked in the minimum wage jobs, and I got paid for what I did. It was low skill. The most skill I really need to have is I needed to know how to count money correctly at the end of the day. That was it. There wasn't a lot of skill, not a lot of thought that has to go into it. So, no, I was fine making that amount of money. My big thing is I think we ask the wrong questions when it comes to that anyhow. I want to know why I have to pay so much in taxes. I looked at how much I've already paid in taxes this year. I paid almost in taxes. I think I'm up to about $9,000 that I've just paid in federal and state taxes, and that includes, Social Security and Medicare that I've paid in so far this year. Why am I paying that much? I'm not getting a lot out of this. Because let's face it, if I go broke next week, if like I lose my job goes belly up or whatever, I'm not going to get a lot out of what I've been putting in for the last, years. I want to know why I'm paying so much. So yeah, that's pretty much my rant on that one, just because it's been upsetting me. And then the whole thing with Marco Rubio said that we needed more welders than philosophers. And I understand where he's coming from. Some people are sitting there go, well, philosophers make this much, more when they got a degree, make this much more than, a blue collar job. It's not so much that. We have so many people that have philosopher degrees, gender study degrees, basket weaving degree, we don't have a lot of people that know how to use a jigsaw correctly and create cabinets to build things, to bring jobs back to the U.S. where we are actually making things. I work in a shop where I have a millwright, which is what we call our welders, where we have pipe fitters, which when I first started working there, one of them joked is a glorified plumber, because they don't fix the sinks, they don't fix the toilets, because we work with a lot of coolant. They're the ones that have to fix all those valves, have to clean them all out. And this is skill. They have to go to school to learn that kind of stuff, and they have to get a journeyman's card. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. But they serve a purpose and they help make things work, versus people that we think for a living and we just teach. Well, we need people that do. I mean, I remember in high school, the joke was those that can't do teach, and those that can't teach PE. But we went from having a whole bunch of people that can do to a whole bunch of people that teach. And I'm really sorry if I am all over the place tonight. I just got out of work, doing this like all real quick. I just want to end on this one. I have 2 Thursday night shows that I DVR for when I go to work. And one was Project Runway, and the other one is Grey's Anatomy. Only because I've been watching that since it started, and I want to see how it's going to end, because I'm hoping it's ending soon, because good Lord, it needs to. The only reason I'm talking about these is because in both of them, they had kind of like the same subject. Project Runway did the reunion show this week. And in this season, they had a guy from India named Swapno. And like in the first couple episodes, he was saying something to this other designer named Blake, who was a little young 22-year-old guy. And Blake was having a hard time hearing him. He was turned the other way, and because of the accent, it was hard for him to understand what he was saying. And Blake, without thinking about it, made the flippant remark, well, I don't speak Indian. And Swapnil's like, well, I'm speaking English. I don't understand what you're saying. And he said in the reunion show, he's like, I've always heard about this racism. And then when that happened, it's like, is this what racism is? And what it was is Blake thought that he was trying to make a funny, and it fell flat. Then I go to watch Grey's Anatomy, and it's always had not a real diverse, but kind of diverse character setting. I mean, if I had to sit there and think about all the diverseness, I could pick it out. Like there's a couple black doctors, Of course, there's white doctors because, um, there's a Latino, there was an Asian. I mean, they had it. It's about everything. They'll make it work in there. But when I watch shows, I don't think about that. That's not why I watch the show. I'm more paying attention to, ooh, this is a really neat storyline. Oh my goodness, I wonder if that could actually happen in real life with, like the medical stories that they have. And but it got really awkward last night because they had a storyline a couple weeks ago where this one girl was intern said that she was sick, and she happened to be black. She said she was sick when she was younger, and another intern that was white told the attending later, so they go, "Oh, she's just making that up. She was never really sick." And because the attending believed the white girl, later she found out that the black girl was, telling the truth. She's like, "Oh, don't think it was because, I'm racist." And it's like they waited 2 weeks to bring that back up because that storyline was kind of like dropped, and all of a sudden, because somebody brought up racism earlier on in the episode, well, then that rehashed this. And then towards the end of the episode, the white attending chick went to go talk to her, because it's a drama, her sister, who she's not really related to at all, but because of how it works, sister, who happens to be half black, was sitting there talking to her about, well, was I being racist? Or da, 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 da. And the thing was, I was listening to it, and for the first part, she was making sense in my head, where it's, like, I know I have friends that are minorities, and we joke because we found out where that line is. We know where the line is with each other. And that's what basically what she was saying is, know where everybody's line is, because everybody has a different line. And she's like, but then she's sitting there going, but when all else fails, check your white privilege. I'm at the point, if I hear one more person say it, check your white privilege, I will be punching them right here. You need to start thinking about that, because I'm sick of this. I'm over it. My life was not given to me on a silver platter. My whole thing with this whole racism stuff, and I put it on my Facebook page the other day, is if you dislike somebody automatically because of the color of their skin, you're a racist. If you treat somebody different because of the color of their skin, you're a racist. And that's what I feel like when I get told, check your white privilege. You're pointing out that I'm white without knowing anything else about me. So to me, that is a racist remark. You don't know anything about my family, what I've gone through, nothing. And you're just going to assume I have a good life because I'm white. No, just stop. Just stop. Yeah, that's pretty much my rant. I'm going to go to bed. Hopefully I wake up in a better mood. But for the rest of you, have a great weekend. And for you deer hunters out there, I hope you bag something this weekend. I hope you fill your tags. So good luck. And if you're anywhere near me, and you can spare some venison jerky, I would so love it. So, bye.